everybody. Welcome to yet another episode of Learning Perspectives. Today, we are going to deconstruct a scene from a movie called Devdas. And the concept that we are going to learn today is about interest.
ये क्या है?
चंद सिक्के
3 रुपए।
जिससे सिर्फ यादें खरीदी जा सकती है।
ये तो मेरे हैं, तुम चोर चोर। अब इन्हें वापस भी लूंगा तो मैं सूद के साथ वापस लूंगा, पर
कितना सूद लोगे?
वही 2 टका। 2 टके के हिसाब से हो गया महीने का 6, साल का 72 और 13 साल। 13 साल पर 9 रुपए 36 पैसे।
हिसाब के बड़े पक्के हो गए हो तुम।
Now, the scene that you just saw shows you how Devdas or Shah Rukh Khan is trying to negotiate with Paro and basically asking for interest on the money that she owns, which she had taken from Devdas. So she had taken 3 rupees from Devdas, and now he is asking for interest on that. So he says, "मुझे सूद के साथ चाहिए ये वापस," so which essentially means interest के साथ. So interest on 3 rupees, he starts to calculate, and he calculates it very well considering he's already drunk in the scene. So he says that, I will take 2 taka, which means 2 rupees interest on 3 coins or 3 rupees that she already has. So he goes on to continue calculate this for 1 month, and he says this is 6 rupees, 3 into 2. Then he calculates it for a year, 6 into 12, which is 72. And then he calculates it for 13 years because she had it for 13 years. So 13 into 72, which is 936. So that is the kind of calculation he does even while being drunk. So we need to give it to him here. But in this episode, we will understand what exactly does interest mean. Now, interest means cost of borrowing. Cost of borrowing is essentially anything that you borrow, you have to pay interest on that. For example, in a real life scenario, you go to a bank and you ask for a 1 lakh rupee loan. This is, let's say, for a year, you have to repay 1 lakh 10,000 after 1 year. In this case, your interest becomes 10%, which is the cost of borrowing. Now, the concept of interest is based on time value of money. Now, I will link down this video below so that you can understand what exactly is time value of money and how is it used across all financial concepts. So, here we understand what exactly is interest. Now, so there are two major kinds of interest that is used uh, continuously and across all calculations. Now, this is simple interest and compound interest. Now, I will show you through an Excel video how simple and compound interests are calculated. So I quickly wanted to take you through explanation and calculation of simple interest and compound interest. So we will be looking at both of them in this case. So so I've taken an example where principal is 10,000 and interest is 10%. So that means we are depositing 10,000 today, and we'll understand that how much we would get after 3 years. Okay. So from a simple interest perspective, it is quite clear that how is it calculated. So in the first year itself, the calculation is quite simple. You have to calculate the interest, which is 10% of 10,000, which is the principal. So it comes out to be 1,000. Now outstanding balance here would become the principal amount plus interest that you will gain. Okay, so that is 11,000. Now let's understand what happens in year 2. Year 2 again, the interest remains same, which is 10% of 10,000. Please remember, this is simple interest. Again, so outstanding balance is 11,000 plus 1,000, which is the interest. So it becomes 12,000. End of year 3, the interest would again remain 1,000, which is 10% of uh, 10,000. And similarly, the outstanding balance here was 12,000 last year. So I would just add the interest in the third year and I would get to 13,000. Now we will understand how we can do this through Excel, not just doing it through manually. So here you can use the FV formula and I'll show it to you how you can do that. So you go to the FV function. FV means future value. So here we will have the rate as 0 because this is simple interest, and in all the years we have similar interest that is calculated, right? So because we write under PMT as 1,000, which is the simple interest that we already calculated for 1 year and put it here. NPER is the duration. Okay, so here we have assumed 3 years, so 3 would be the duration here. PV is the present value, that means how much you are depositing today, right? So that would be 10,000. So when you place all these numbers at the right place, you will get as something as negative 13,000. Now you might be wondering, why are we getting negative? So this can be solved by just putting a negative sign here, and this would be 13,000. So you can see here the outstanding balance at the end of 3 years was 13,000, and these both match, right? So you can do it through the formula in Excel, or you can calculate it manually. If it's only 3 years, you can do it, but if it exceeds, you can straight away use the formula. Let's also understand compound interest. So as we have already seen, compound interest means interest on interest. Okay, and please use the links below to go to the website and get all the written content. You might be prompted to join, so please just enter your email ID, log in, and you can read the entire content. So here the principal amount is 10,000. Again, the interest is 10%. So we'll understand what's the difference in compound versus simple. So end of the year, first year would be 1,000 rupees again. Outstanding balance would become 10,000 plus 1,000, similar to what simple was, right? So if invested for 1 year, this would be the same in both cases. Now let's look at the second year. What would happen? Now here I've written interest on interest. So here it's quite simple. So I will give 10% on the outstanding balance, right? Because it is interest on interest. So for the next year, my interest increases and becomes 1100. So my balance in that year would be 11,000 plus 1100, which would be my outstanding balance, comes out to be 12,100. Again, in the year 3, we will understand what the interest would look like. So here again, 10% of the outstanding balance, right? So not on 10,000, which is what we were doing in simple interest. So here, end of year 3, I get an interest of 1210. So the outstanding balance is quite simple to calculate. Last year's balance plus this year's interest, it comes out to be 13,310. Right now you can see the difference between 13,000 and 13,310 is of 310 rupees, correct? Now this 310 rupees, you can call it as the compounding effect. So you, as Einstein once said, that compounding is the eighth wonder of the world, and this is why, this is the reason. Not because just 300. When you put in a large amount of money
for a greater number of years, you will get this compounding effect on a very high scale. In India, PPF is an instrument where you can invest to get high levels of compounding, right? Because it's paid on compounding interest basis. So, coming back here, you have to remember the formula. In simple interest, the formula is principal into rate into time, which is quite simple. Just P into R into T. We've been studying this since third standard, but compound interest becomes a little difficult. So compound interest, you can call it as present value into 1 plus r, which is the rate or the interest, raised to, which is a caret on the keyboard, n is the duration, right? So that is 3 years. So when I put this formula, that is, please look at in the formula bar, 10,000 into 1 plus point 0.1. Point 0.1 is 10%, right? 10 divided by 100 is point 0.1 raised to 3. Again, if you see here and here, it matches. So we don't really have a formula for compound interest in Excel, so we can use straight away the formula we know and calculate it. So you can see here both of these matches, right? So if you do it manually or if you do it through the formula, you will get the same answer. So thank you. I hope you've understood this simple interest and
Now, I hope you've understood the concept of simple interest and compound interest. And I really want you to subscribe to the channel if this video created any value to your life. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Your comments and suggestions on what kind of videos you're looking forward to. If you have any queries, you can put down in the comment section below. And keep learning, stay safe, and stay healthy. Thank you.